Every day, sex workers are on the job, from the penthouse suite of high-end hotels to the local streets of Victoria. What really drives one to work in this trade?
I don't think that there's one most challenging thing. I think there's sort of a cluster of them. One of them is the money. Not that you are rich when you're in the trade. However, 2 days before rent day, I would simply go out and work my ass off until I had rent. And then I had rent and I didn't have to think about it again. So this sort of perception that everybody on the street is involved in survival sex trade. And everybody on the inside is, it's a party life. They're going on jet airplanes everywhere and drinking champagne. That's, those are stereotypes, again, that we're talking about, that are not only not true, but they sort of boil everything down to a denominator that simply is false now.
Co-founder of Peers, Megan Lewis, strives to improve the conditions of women and men working in the sex trade.
I think that people still feel really conflicted about sex trade and sex trade workers. Some people love that we're here. They love the work that we do. They think it's a valuable part of our community. Some people are really glad somebody's doing it, but thank God it's not them. And some people think that we are, enabling people or trying to make them into sex workers or something. Yeah, it's pretty conflicted. I think for the most part, though, most people know that we are doing ethical work.
Peers, known as Prostitution Empowerment, Education and Recovery Society, is committed to providing sex workers with a safe environment, support, information, and social services.
The programs that we offer are, we've got two main programs. One is the Elements program, and that is a life skills, trauma response, and employment program. So it's a 6-month program, and people show up 4 days a week in the mornings. And we talk about everything from addictions to violence to abuses of power to some cognitive behavioral concepts. And we simply walk through all those things. It's a skill-based workshop. It's not therapy. But I believe that it gives people the tools, or at least an introduction to the tools that they need to sort of keep moving to where they want to be, wherever that may be.
As frustrating as it is, stereotypes and repeated acts of violence are prevalent in the sex trade.
Yeah, and I really hate this whole sex work is dangerous. Fuck that, it is. It is not dangerous. It is actually, there are men who are dangerous. That's who's dangerous, right? Like, let's put the responsibility where it is. The ones that are committing violence are men, for the most part, And then we've got laws that back them up, and then we have police that back them up. So it's this little trifecta of making sex workers really prey.